Tiguex Park, science class is now in session. Thank you everyone for coming out to one of our city's most iconic and special community spaces. You know, we don't have a central park in Albuquerque, but I think Tiguex Park comes about as close as it gets to being our community's front yard and backyard. And for many, many reasons, it's a special, special place in Albuquerque. We're very excited today to be celebrating the final completion of the installation of some fantastic science-based learning exhibits in the park. And I want to thank everyone for coming. Today's program, you're going to get to hear from some great folks talking about these installations and this project, starting with Mayor Keller, who will be followed by the co-directors of the Explora Museum, Kristen Lee and Joe Hastings. First District Councilor Joaquin Baca is here. And then we'll hear from the principal of San Felipe de Neri School, Ms. Sarah Garcia. So without further ado, our mayor, Tim Keller.
Well, good afternoon. Thanks so much, everyone, for being here. Most importantly, the kids from San Felipe. Our little tigers running around. That's right. It's great to see them here today. And, of course, soft spot. I was at their parochial school rival Annunciation, you know, with the uniform and the jumpers. And so, anyway, it brings back a lot of memories seeing these kids out here today. But today we're celebrating really the intersection of so many things that our city is all about. And of course, we're at historic Tiguex Park, which is in the heart of the city, literally next to Old Town. And also, just by the way, is an awesome park and has an awesome playground and basketball court. But we are making it much, much better. And what we're sharing with you today is this amazing collaboration between Explora, which you're going to hear from in a little bit, and some other community groups that have made sure that we actually are doing STEM education in the park. So it's the first of its kind in the state. So this is like, instead of the exercise machines, you can do the education machines. And so we've got like wind over there. We have sort of mirror and reflection there. This one is about perspective. And so shout outs to our museum, because as the art historians know, like learning about perspective is one of the first steps to actually being able to produce any art that has perspective. These things are all actually fundamental things, but they're fundamental to literally science and arts education. And so for us, it's wonderful to be able to do it outdoors on amazing days like today, and also do it in a way that is fun for all ages. And so you see descriptions like this that sort of walk folks through it, and there's some sort of physical exhibit nearby each sign that walks you through exactly what the educational aspect is. So we've got about 9 permanent exhibits, one for each city council district. Just kidding. I couldn't think of anything else that has 9, like 9 days till Christmas, like nothing could. So anyway, but we have 9, and it's about playing and learning and then connecting with each other. And so we're very excited to do this. I want to give our parks director credit. I was asking him, I said, Dave, you know, what best practice, what city did we copy? Because that's what we like to do. That's what you do to have like things that other people prove are good. We think this might be the first of its kind. and he kind of cooked it up with Explora. So this is homegrown. This is not something copied from another city. This is something that we hope other cities will copy from us, which is really cool. So with that, I'm going to hand it over to our next speakers, which of course are the wonderful tag team, Kristen and Joe from Explora.
All right, well, thanks everybody. I'm Joe Hastings, co-executive director of Explora, and this is Kristen Lee, co-executive director of Explora. We're here today because so many people have come together. The City of Albuquerque, the Institute of Museum and Library Services, our neighbors in the Sawmill and Old Town neighborhoods, our great museum partners next door on all sides, Explora board members, donors, community leaders, project partners. This is a moment to thank all of you and celebrate the beautiful things we can do when we work together. As the mayor mentioned, we are opening officially Family Science in Tiguex Park, marking the culmination of years of collaboration among us. And the mayor already explained some of the great exhibits. I'll just point out a few others. And by the way, on the table over there, we have these really cool brochures we made that describe the exhibits and where they are. There's a map, and it talks a little bit about what they do. A couple of my favorites. Okay, yes, fractions are fun. Fractions are cool. There are fractions that we put on, fractions and decimals, on this basketball court. So if you want to check what it's like to shoot a quarter of the way to the basket, or half the way, or all the way out, one full, 1/1, you can check that out. And that's what these kids are doing. I think they're just goofing around, but they could be doing that. Another fun one that's a little challenging, so I put this to you as a challenge. That tower, the tower with the mirrors on it, if you get near it and move around it and look up, you can find landmarks around the city. You'll be able to see the volcanoes, you'll be able to see the mayor's office, you'll be able to see the manzanos, you'll be able to see the sandias. It's really cool. This is sort of a low spot, but with that, you can see everything there is to see in Albuquerque, so check that one out. And then there is something with 9 other things, and that's our solar system, if you are Pluto friendly. And we have a walking solar system on the trail over here. If you start this way, you're going to be going backwards from Pluto down to the sun. The planets are spaced as they are, proportionally as they are in this solar system of ours. So if you go walk it, you'll see how far away you would be if you're on Pluto from Jupiter. I'm going to get them in the wrong order here. Uranus, Neptune, Jupiter, Saturn, etc. So check those out. They're all cool, but those are 3 really cool ones.
Great, thanks so much. Again, I'll just echo Joe's thanks and Director Simon, Mayor Keller's thanks to everybody who was a part of this project. It is homegrown. It started as a result of some listening sessions that Explora held with a lot of different groups, particularly during the COVID pandemic, when a lot of parents were home trying to support remote learning. And I remember being in a listening session with a group called Fathers New Mexico. I don't know if they made it here today or not, but those dads were saying, we sure wish there were more ways to support us in helping our kids learn in places like the beautiful city parks and open spaces. And that reminded me of a conversation that Director Simon had with some of the museum folks months before that, and we got back together and said, you know, this is something we really can make happen. So planning has been underway for several years, and we're just so excited to be here today. As many of you know, Explora is strengthened by being a public-private partnership with support from the City of Albuquerque. Would all the City of Albuquerque staff and our city councilors just raise their hands so we can thank you all? Whew. Thank you so much for your partnership. This really would not have been possible without you, and in particular, the team from City of Albuquerque Parks and Recreation, who are like family to us now. Parks and Rec, are you here? Special shout out. Yay, there you are. Thank you so much. We are grateful also. We should acknowledge the Institute of Museum and Library Services. We had some federal funding to match this project, and we're grateful that held, and we were able to wrap that up, so that's great. And finally, we're so excited to have Principal Garcia and all of your students here today. We look forward to your upcoming remarks. And we're really excited to share that every family at your school is going to get a no-cost membership to Explora for the next year. So again, it's a real honor to have you here and to have you experience family science in Tiguex Park.
All right.
I'll adjust that.
Thanks. Yeah. And I will pass the mic now to Counselor Joaquin Baca.
Thank you. Just a big, obviously a big thank you to the Explora, the museum, Dave Simon and Parks, and San Felipe Zanetti, and everybody involved in making this happen. This is huge. At City Council, we field a lot of questions, a lot of people, a lot of emotional inquiries into what's happening in the city, and typically it's potholes or my neighbor and everything else. But and we got a lot of emotional inquiries into this, but. This is a great thing, right? This is amazing, and I think I just think about all my time I spent at the park with the kids, my membership at Explora and the museums, literally hundreds of hours with my kids out here. So this is just that evolution of Tiguex and the great things we have in the city. Anytime we can promote the STEM arts, the STEM careers, STEAM as we call them nowadays, that's a hugely positive endeavor. There's a saying, you can go from STEM into any other career out there. It's not as easy to go from those careers into STEM. And so if we're starting them out right at the very beginning, and that's absolutely positive for Albuquerque and our community. So thank you to everyone who's part of this.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Sarah Garcia. I'm the principal at San Felipe. We are so thrilled to participate in the arrival of the new STEAM exhibit right here in Tiguex Park, just steps away from our school. This hands-on exhibit is designed to spark curiosity, inspire creativity, and give our students and the community a chance to explore, experiment, and learn in exciting new ways. We're so proud to have it installed near our school. Our students can experience learning beyond the classroom and engage with STEAM and STEM fun, interactive environment for families looking for a school of exploration, faith, and learning that go hand in hand. Registration is open at San Felipe. Come join our community of curious minds and active learners. Thank you for allowing us to be part of this great event, and thank you, Explora, for our family's gifts. Thank you.
All right, we have just awesome educators in the community, and thank you, Principal Garcia, for making this event a learning experience. The kids have some work to do, I think, in the park. They're not going to just leave without doing a little STEAM work. Yeah, but they're gonna hopefully enjoy it. And so many people contribute to great outcomes in our city. A few other folks joined us here today. I want to recognize former Mayor Marty Chavez, a big supporter of all these concepts. Andrew Connor's here. He's the director of our third great museum that rings this park. And this project is really intended to link these great institutions that we have in their own right, learning institutions, link them physically and programmatically to the park. I want to thank not only our partners at Explora. Obviously, this was a $500,000 project, very big project, and I want to recognize Plan Collaborative. I'm not sure if Lana's here. Who's representing Plan Collaborative, who did the design work, and our great partners at the city, Lee Landscaping, did the physical installation of the exhibits. So in conclusion, before the kids get started on their STEAM homework here, I just think one of the beautiful points here of today is that, all parks can and should be outdoor classrooms that blend learning with play. So these new exhibits are fun, they're engaging, they're beautifully integrated into the park, and they're a celebration of science and nature. Thank you so much for coming. If you have questions, please, if the media have questions, we'll take them to Gabrielle, who can set anything up for you. And a round of applause to everyone who made this possible. It's all of you. Thank you so much.